Okay, we had Proverbs 12 and 26. Proverbs 12:26 said, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. So the way of the wicked is to celebrate Halloween. And they seduce everybody to follow suit with them. Because if you don't know the holy days of the Most High, days that we're supposed to honor and have a good time, y'all got one day y'all gonna honor, but the vibration is a whole month. This be a whole month, you see? But look at what it says in Proverbs 16 and 4. It says, the Most High have made all things for himself. Proverbs 16 and 4. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So they do what they're supposed to do and being what? Evil. Like we started out saying, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. You see what I'm saying? So they're going to go against what it is that's coming out through the word of the Most High because they're evil. Most High made them for the day of evil. So you that follow evil, then the Most High going to bring evil to you. Right? You follow them, you're going to be dealing with evil. Because he said he made them for the day of evil. They do what they're supposed to do. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. Enough. That's why we got to come out of it. Look at Exodus 20 and 32. Exodus 20 and 32. Exodus 20, 32. You see I keep going to the law, right? Exodus 20 and 32, because it's very important that you understand some things that we haven't been able to understand. Look at not 2032, Salakia. Look at I want to deal with like I said, from 1 to 17 is the 10 commandments. Let's look at verse 18, because Most High said, hey, you made a line for us that we could, as Israelites, we couldn't come across that line, as Most High said, I'm gonna kill you. But look what happened with the people, how they felt. Now, like you say, y'all don't believe that you have to fear the Most High, but when they heard, listen, I'm gonna read it to you. Verse 18, Exodus 20:18. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking like a volcano eruption. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. They ran. Shoot. They removed and stood afar off. They said, let me get out of here. It scared them. And they said unto Moses, a lot of you don't want to fear the Most High. They said unto Moses, speak thou with us. Moses, you speak to us, and we will hear. But let not the Most High speak with us, or else we die. Oh, y'all think y'all gonna just do whatever you want to do? And the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob not gonna visit you for your wickedness? Been honoring something that's evil, contrary to him? Oh, better understand. That's why they were screaming, oh, we don't want to talk to the Most High. We don't want to hear the Most High. Can you imagine thunder? All you that know about real thunder? Loud as it be to make you sit down and be quiet and shut up. The baddest of them. But you talk about some thunder like we ain't never heard before on this earth. Why they was, come on. It made them afraid. Thunder and lightning. And the mountain smoking. And trumpets blowing and all that. Scared them. But you don't fear the Most High. You better think again. Isaiah 9:16. Y'all following the way of the heathen in their holiday. But ask somebody. Say, for the leaders of this people cause them to err. You preachers out there telling everybody they can celebrate Halloween. Come to the church, we're going to give the children candy. You still celebrating it. If y'all giving the children candy on Halloween or around this time, you still celebrating it. You still, all these things have a part in the celebration of these heathens, these satanic people that's dealing with holiday, Halloween. You see, you doing these things, regardless, You're a part of it. You're a part of it. You're doing it. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. And the leaders of these our people. We under the captivity under the Edomites, they cause us to err. And listen what it says. All you that's going to celebrate their holiday, Halloween, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. You hear that? All you that's led of the leaders of this world, they're celebrating holiday, Halloween, you're destroyed. Because Hosea 4 and 6, you're destroyed. Hosea 4 and 6. That's why you destroyed. Hosea 4 and 6. My people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, are destroyed. Why? For lack of knowledge. Now, you hear the knowledge, they refuse to accept the knowledge, then you're going to remain destroyed. Your mind's going to remain destroyed. It says, for my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, that you're going to reject the knowledge of the fact that Halloween is satanic, and you ain't going to be praising the Most High on no Halloween, dressed up like a witch, dressed up like a warlock, dressed up with some kind of stupid costume of negativity. You're going to be saying you worshiping the Most High? I don't think so. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten what? The law of thy power. You ain't getting away from it. A lot of y'all hate that, y'all Christians, y'all hate to hear that we under the law. But you'll say in a minute, we're under the law of the land. We got to follow the law of the land, but you'll say, we ain't under the law of the Most High. So what you tell the Most High? Forget you. That's what you telling the Most High. Do you realize that? He the one that created the laws, took the time to give us these laws. And you saying, forget you? Are you serious? Think about it. I got to bring it to you as simple as I can, because a lot of y'all simple. Like he say, you destroyed for lack of knowledge. Say, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. That's why a lot of children run around here buck wild, because you have not taught them the laws. The Most High told us in Psalm 78 and 5 down. And they buck wild because you ain't taught them the law. That you're supposed to teach them the law. You say you're going to forget your children. So the children forgot about. Because why? We forgot the law of the Most High. That's why you destroyed for lack of knowledge. And leaders, all you that's set up over the people, you got your great congregations and so forth, mega churches and so forth, you cause people to err too. Because you ain't telling them that it's wicked. You saying, okay, well, bring them to the church and we're going to give them candy. You still celebrating Halloween. You got nothing to do with it, period. Jeremiah 2 and 8. Jeremiah 2 and 8. Hear the word of the Most High. Jeremiah 2 and 8. The priest said not, where is the Most High? And they that handled the law knew me not. Hear that? They that handled the law knew me not. Them leaders. That's over our people. These congregations and so forth, they're not teaching our people the laws. What's right from wrong in the eyes of the Most High? Priest said not, where's the Most High? And they that handled the law knew me not. The pastors also transgressed against me. You hear that? You transgress against the Most High, telling the children, tell the parents to bring the children to church on Halloween. I think this year is fall on your day, the first day, which is not the Sabbath of the Most High, but it represents worshiping the Son, God. That's another topic. But you know, look at the calendar. He said the seventh day is a Sabbath. Count the days on the calendar. That's why I said he put it in front of your face and you still destroyed for lack of knowledge. The priest said not, where is the Most High? And they that handle the law knew me not. The pastor's household transgressed against me, and the prophets prophesied by Baal, not the Most High, and walked after things that do not profit. You gonna tell me you gonna profit from celebrating Halloween? That's why I say you dealing with Satan. All of you that's following that. And I want to hear all you that's praying to the Most High on Halloween. What you saying to the Most High on Halloween? What's your prayer like? Post your prayer that you praying on Halloween. That's why you say, hey, you prophesied by Baal, Satan, not the Most High, and walked after things that do not profit. Your fun gonna get you thrown in the lake of fire. A lot of you. Verse 11. Has a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people, 12 tribes of Israel, the Most High said, have changed their glory for that which does not profit. You hear that? You change your glory for that which does not profit. Celebrating Halloween. And you know better. And Israel be trying to find a way to justify, can I do it this way instead of that way? But it's still the same thing. You have that in mind. So what's the difference if you doing it here, that day, or whenever? You have that in mind. You still doing it. Well, I'm going to give them some candy, but I ain't going to give them candy on Halloween, but I'm giving them candy. What's the difference? It's the same thing. Ain't no difference. It's just the same thing. You honor it. You're supposed to hate these days. Mosiah said he hate them. But you honor something that does not profit. Ecclesiastes 12, 13. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. If by the time you finish hearing about Halloween, you don't fear the Most High, then hey, you rolling with Satan. And the Most High gonna visit you. He gonna tell you. I ain't gotta tell you. He gonna tell you himself. Let him talk to you. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. That's what he say. But this is the whole duty of man. Hear that? The whole duty of man is to fear the Most High, be afraid, be scared of him because his anger and his wrath and his indignation and his fury is no joke. But if you don't hear that, then how do you fear the Most High if you just think you can do whatever you want to do and he know your mind? He know your mind that it's wicked. He know your mind that is evil. He know your mind that you're doing whatever you want to do, and he going to destroy you. Listen what he said. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment. You celebrating Halloween. He going to bring that into judgment. Something that's contrary to him. All the way contrary to him. Of all the days, they're hella days, this one, definitely dealing with Satan. Definitely dealing with the devil. Definitely dealing with wickedness and evil. Without a shadow of a doubt. If so, tell me what your prayer is that you're praying to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on Halloween. When y'all come together, have y'all Halloween parties and so forth. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment. What you doing during your month of Halloween? With every secret thing, the ones thing, you don't see me, people. Think the Most High ain't seeing you when you doing your wickedness, your evil, your abominations before him? Where you gonna hide from the sky? Thinking the Most High don't see you. You said the heavens can't contain him. But you doing secret things that the Most High don't see you, huh? The Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. You see? That's what you be dealing with. That's a balance, good and evil, up and down, in and out, so forth, on and off, all of that. It's a balance with the Most High. He got it. He telling you it here. So you're going to be judged. You're going to bring it right into judgment, what you have done, whether it was good or evil. From there, we're going to look at Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he? So we know he the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges. We the judges. The Most High is my main judge. He covered his face up to represent so-called white man as the Most High. Covered the face of the judges thereof. The wicked did. Covered the face of Mashiach Yahushua, who was a blue black man with pure wool hair like the Most High. Pure nappy hair. Covered his face up to make him look like them. That's the wicked. Point blank. If not, where and who is he? That's what he say. Show me who it is. Give me some Bibles with some Chinese all through it. Chinese representing the Most High. Chinese representing Hamashiach Yahushua. Chinese representing all the children of Israel. The Arabs or the East Indians. Let me see it. Matter of fact, I just happen to have one here. You know, my old trusty, I got to watch it because it's from early 1800s. But look, I open up the Bible. It says the Holy Bible. I got to keep showing y'all. See the Holy Bible. Holy Bible. See right there when you open it up. See right here. First picture you see, right? First picture you see. That's supposed to be God. That's supposed to be the whole side. What does it say? In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. So you can't deny it. There it is right there. Earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? Prove this. There it is right there. My second shot, last I read, Revelation 19:11 says he coming to judge and make war, right? I love it. You got a picture worth 1,000 words. Oh, there he is. That ain't Caesar Borgia though. The picture that y'all have up in your house, this from 1800s. One y'all have is from the 1900s. See right there? You see him? I don't know what's up with my camera. Nevertheless, you see. Picture worth 1,000 words, right? There it is. Can't deny it. So, this is what you're looking at. He made them for the day of evil. They do what they're supposed to do. You know, they in order. We out of order and watching and being seduced by them and doing the things that they do and following them like this Halloween. You following what it is that their day, that's their day. Has nothing to do with us, but we're going to follow just what they do because you've been Edomanized, you've been just programmed. You're a bunch of robots and robotees, man. The parents is robots and take the children to be robotees. They're going to follow you. What do you think they're going to learn? They learning just what you're teaching them. How to be an Edomanite Israelite. Being Edomanized as an Israelite. Straight up. Because that's their world. That's what they're supposed to be doing. You know? Isaiah 19:14. So we subject to what it is that will bring us out of this madness. And it's the Bible. But it can't help you if you don't know it. If you're not inquiring about it, you ain't really trying to deep into these precepts to be able to find out what it's talking about. Isaiah 19:14. Halloween. The Most High have mingled a perverse spirit. Hear that? Perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt to err every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. You hear that? The Most High have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Like Halloween. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. That's nasty. Like a drunken man staggering. and throwing up at the same time. Egypt represents America. Egypt means captivity, slavery, and bondage. Like it tells in Deuteronomy 28 and 68, and the Most High shall send thee into Egypt, which means captivity, slavery, and bondage. Again, how? With ships, talking to we the Israelites. By the way, where I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there, when we go on these ships, ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. No man gonna redeem us from the condition that the Most High put us in, because we put ourselves in that, because he told us, you follow me, we just read it. I'll set you above all nations of the earth. But you don't follow me, I'm gonna bring all these curses on you. And you name a nation that can go through them curses in Deuteronomy 28 chapter from 15 to 68 and say it belongs to them. This happened to them. If thou's cancer. We the only people that can say those curses befell on this earth. Proverbs 17 and 11. Proverbs 17 and 11. Somebody sent me a Bible stand. They didn't have no return address on that. Thank them for looking out for me. Proverbs 17 and 11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Hear that? An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. See? So all you that think, okay, well, I'm rebel against righteousness, because that's what they do. I remember teaching, and I was going through reading scriptures, and the wicked was saying, hallelujah, to the things that happen to us. Hallelujah. Going through the curses, it's going to be, all these things. He was saying hallelujah. It makes sense, because they think opposite of the way we think. You understand? Do y'all realize that the white supremacy have their own Bible? Started with all the presidents and all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? They have their own way of how they have programmed themselves to teach their children and so forth, or their kids. Therefore, it's opposite of the way the word, as we learn the truth, as it is. You see? As we're reading here, the evil man seeketh only rebellion against the truth, against what's right, according to the way of the Most High. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. So you got a choice. You gonna do this? You gonna follow Halloween and be evil? The Most High gonna send a cruel messenger against you. Thus say the Most High. If you hear my voice, you hear this, you go through this, you can turn it off if you want to. But if you heard what you've heard. He said, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. So y'all make that be loving and kind and joyous when we dealing in an evil time. It's an evil time. And our people think that, oh, it's going to go back. It ain't never going back to where it was. Ever. It's an evil time. And if it do, it's going to be to fool you so that he got to catch you like a thief in the night. Everything is cool. Just like it was when Noah was saying, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain, it's going to rain. Oh, man, what you talking about? You drunk. 80 years building the ark. We've been teaching this truth for a long time. A long time. A long, long time. Trying to reach out people and tell them, come on, repent, keep the commandments of the Most High, faith of the Most High, get ready for the kingdom, fear the Most High, quiet the Most High, get ready for the kingdom that's prepared for us already. Just waiting on our knuckleheads to get it together. Verse 13. Whoso reward of evil for good, we done showed you what's good. The commandments are good. First and foremost, the Most High is good. Commandments are good. But whoso reward evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. You hear that? Thus said the Most High. You got to believe this. And you that know you're dealing with evil, you better change. You better try and find the way to righteousness. And we showed you what righteousness is, Deuteronomy 6:25. It says, whoso the reward of evil for good? You want to come with some evil against the good? Those that are standing for the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, those that are standing for the Most High, evil shall not depart from his house. Evil ain't going to depart from you. That's why he said in Psalm 90, what is Psalm 94:16? So we got to stand for righteousness, man. We got to stand for the Most High. Look, it says, Psalms 94:16, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Asking the question. That's why I say evil. When you stand up, you stand against those that are evil to stand against the good. Ones that's following the laws of the Most High. Say evil ain't gonna never depart from your house. That's why he said, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? You understand? Because it's wickedness. It's evil. You evil when you following Halloween. That's evil. You're working iniquity, working wickedness. Worshiping Satan. Who's going to stand up for the Most High against the evildoers? Who's going to do it? Wisdom of Solomon 5:7. This who's going to do it. Wisdom of Solomon 5:7. Then shall the righteous man, who's keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, having faith in the Most High, stand in great boldness. Where? Before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Free labor. Y'all talking about reparations. Ain't no reparations. Not in the way you looking for them to give it to you. The Most High gonna give it to us. Straight up. When they see it, when they see a righteous man standing in great boldness in the face of such have afflicted him, they shall be troubled with what? With terrible fear. Hear that? Terrible fear. And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. Because they've been taught lies. They've been taught lies from the birth. Coming out of the womb, they've been lied to. They come out of the womb lying, and they've been lied to. You lie? Okay, well, I'm going to lie to you to keep your lies going. That's the righteous man going to stand in great boldness. He said, who going to rise up for me against the evildoers? Who going to rise up? Who going to stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Or then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness in the face of such that have afflicted him, and they made no count of his labor. When they see it, they shall be filled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation. Power and authority that's coming on this earth next. But you got to stand against this evil. Because our people are lost, man. They destroyed. Everybody should be going against this dang on holiday, Halloween. There's a judgment. 1 Peter's 3rd chapter. Go through the head of Apostle Peter. 3rd chapter. We're going to read from verse 13 to 18. First Peter 3 and 13. And who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good? Huh? Who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good? Well, I got to show you that. But we already showed you in Romans 7 and 12 that the law is good, commandments are good. find out what else is good. Hold that. Get Matthew 19 and 16. If you follow that which is good. Matthew 19 and 16.
As joined.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master. Talking to a Mashiach Yahushua, who the world called Jesus Christ. Say, Good master. What good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? Right? So we're looking at what's good. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is the Most High. But people nowadays, this is new too. We say, how you doing? I'm good. People say that all the time. That's new. You didn't say that in the 70s, you didn't say that in the 60s, you didn't say that in the 80s, you didn't say that in the 90s. It just started happening through the 2000s. You see what I'm saying? How you doing? I'm good. Y'all ain't say that back in the day. But the Most High say, hey, there's none good but one. That's the Most High. But now, that's how I say the world is set up to send you straight to hell or deal with being contrary to what's right. Well, we got to transform our minds from the way we are programmed to think. But we still follow traditions of, like I say, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the wicked seduces them. So they're going to have you do things that will be contrary to righteousness so that you can go to hell. But that's somebody. And he said to him, Why callest thou me good? So Mashiach Shai didn't call himself good. He ain't say, I'm good. There is none good but one. That is the Most High. Even I feel good. He said, hey, there's none good but one. You know. These are the things that we got to change. We got to come out of. They doing it? Okay, why are they doing it? Why are you doing it? You doing it because you are nothing but a robot too and a robot T. I don't care if you're Israelite or not. You following suit or what it is that they are set up to have you be contrary to a Mashiach Yahushua who said, hey, he never said he was good. Show me where he said he's good. He just said, ain't nobody good but one. He said good master. He said, ain't nobody good but one. That's the Most High. Now, if you want to step on the Most High's shoes, go ahead. Y'all can look at me all you want to, but I know in the spirit what I'm saying is real. Because Mashiach just said, hey, I ain't good. Don't call me good. Like we just read the Most High's name we read the Most High is jealous. I said the Most High's name is jealous. And that's real. I can show you where it says in the scripture. But his name is jealous, and he is a jealous power. So if he's good, and you say you good, oh, you the Most High? Fearful thing to follow the hands of living power. See how these things are set up to have you be contrary to what's right and what's righteous. And he said to him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into life, hear this, preachers, keep the commandments. Hear that? Keep the commandments, which is the laws of the Most High. Whether you want to accept it or not. He said unto him, which? Mashiach said, thou shalt do no murder, because he know that he's dealing with certain things. He know whose spirit that is in front of him. You know, because you got to love the Most High with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. But he's dealing with him on the part of love thy neighbor as thyself. Because the commandments are based upon them two principles. Love the Most High with all thy heart, mind, and strength, and love thy neighbor as thyself. So he hit him with the part that he knew he would have a problem with. He said unto him, which? Mashiach said, thou shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not kill in the, Exodus the 20th chapter. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. See? All those principles of what he's saying is dealing with how we love thy neighbor as thyself, how we love each other. You see? The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth. What lack I yet? But Mashiach said unto him, because he was rich, he said, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast and give to the poor. and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Hear that? He said, come and follow me. Sell what you have. Listen. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful. It hurt him, hurt his spirit. For he had great possessions, see. He was rich. So myself shall go on to say that it's harder for a rich person to enter into the kingdom of heaven in a camel going to the eye of a needle, which is a little archway in Israel that a camel not going to want to go to because it's be afraid that his hump will get caught up in it. Trying to go through it. So going back to 1 Peter 3 and 13. And who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good? Following the Most High, which is good. And I told you in Romans 7:12, the law is good, the commandments are good. You followers of that which is good. You followers of the commandments of the Most High. Who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good? You keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You not dealing with Halloween, rebuking that spirit. But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye. And be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. You know? Now you know, hey, you doing righteous. You following just what the Most High wants us to do, his rules and regulations, and here come terror upon you. He said, hey, but if you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye. And be not afraid of their terror. You know? Now, you know, people will come at you with terror. But being right and being righteous, neither be troubled, he said. But sanctify the Most High power in your hearts, in your minds. And be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you a reason of the hope, the faith that is in you with meekness and fear of the Most High. And that's humility and fear of the Most High. Having a good conscience that, whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, because you contrary to what they believe in and wanting you to follow Halloween, since that's the topic. Having a good conscience that whereas they speak evil of you for talking against their Halloween, as of evildoers, because you know, if you will be evil to those that are following the wickedness because you're being righteous. That's contrary to the way you should be. They thinking you should be in following what they saying you should follow and being wicked. Having a good conscience that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers because you're doing what's right, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation by Hashem or Mashiach Yahushua as we roll in the name of the anointed Savior, going to the Most High on our behalf, getting the power of Yahweh by Hashem or Mashiach Yahushua. Be able to fall into the hands of living power. That's what he's saying. That's who you got to deal with. For it is better, if the will of the Most High be so, Most High will, that you suffer for well-doing, than for evil-doing. Remember, he's going to see a cruel messenger as to those that do evil. But we know that if we suffer for righteousness' sake, we got a kingdom that's prepared for us forever and ever and ever. Like I always remember the woman and her 7 sons. The wicked Edomite Antiochus Epiphanes tortured each one of them. She sat there and watched each one of her sons die and say, die manfully. Tortured them. Each one of them. Then they tortured her to death. She said, hey, we got something better than this. This is nothing. Whatever you see, you close your eyes and open up your eyes. If you in this Western Hemisphere, it's going to be toasted. Like my man Gozaki thought he used to say, go be crispy, go be burnt crispy. Straight up. For it is better, if the will of the Most High be so, that you suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing. For Mashiach Yahushua also have once suffered for sins, the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel. The just for the unjust. He's the just for the unjust. That he might bring us to the Most High. Being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit. That's right. That's why I tell you, go to John 6:63. They killed his flesh, but they couldn't kill his spirit. Same thing with us. Say John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profited nothing. You know? It's the spirit that quickeneth. That's why we need to be trying our best to be following the spirit of the Most High and fighting against the flesh. Because your flesh gonna lead you to hell. Your feelings and your emotions and all that stuff gonna allow you to go to hell. Because you're not going to take enough time to operate. When I looked at the spirit is contrary to the flesh and they at war with each other, I said, well, I'm going to want the spirit to overcome the flesh. And that's something that you need to think about. Because it is the spirit that quickeneth. Like remember it said, Mashiach Shai's spirit was quickening. Our spirit is quickening through the spirit. The flesh profited nothing. You see, all the carnal things that you can think of in this world profited nothing. The words that are speaking to you, that's why I'm in this Bible. The words that he's speaking to us, they are spirit and they are life. You see that? They are spirit and they are life. No matter how you look at it, this is a way to show us how to reach everlasting life. All throughout the Bible. It's a way to look at, wow, they did that. I'm not going to do that. Wow, they did that. Oh, I'm going to do that. Because that worked. Oh, they did that. That worked. I'm going to do that. That worked. But if you're looking at, hey, everything going to be just the way you think it is supposed to be? No. You think about this. Mashiach Shai chose 12 brothers, Israelite brothers. Say, come with me. Follow me, right? Look at go to John 6. We're gonna look at verse 70. Mashiach answered them, have not I chosen you 12? And one of you is a devil? So I chose you 12 and one of you is a devil? So a lot of y'all think the devil is just you would want to think it's just the so-called white man. No. He said, I chose you 12. It wasn't what so-called white man involved in this. He said, and one of you is a devil. Devil means deceitful, evil person. So 2/3 of our people could be devils or the Israelites. You understand? Of all nations, you got devils in them. He said, I chose you 12, but one of you is a devil. He spoke of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. For he it was that should betray him, being one of the 12, you see. That's why, go to 1 John, the 3rd chapter. See, understand and understand this. You could be seduced by the devil. It no matter how they come looking. They deceitful and evil, they the devil. Look, 1 John 3 and 10. In this, the children of the Most High are manifest. And who else? And the children of the devil. You hear that? The children of the Most High are manifest and the children of the devil. The children of the devil, they're going to be following Halloween. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High. Whoever it is that don't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, you're not of the Most High. Who took the time to create all these laws, 613 laws? You're not of the Most High. You don't want to do what he say do? You're not of the Most High. Neither he that loveth not his brother. You don't love your brother, you the children of the devil. Because the Most High said, and we know it, Romans 9:13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. He loved us. You see? But Esau have I hated. So, if you don't love your brother, you are the devil. You the children of the devil, as it is written. Don't get it twisted. And that's what people do. That's why people do. They always was looking at how they got to follow the way of the world that we was in. John 8:44. Ye are your father, the devil. Mashiach Shai said to the Israelites. He said, and the lust of your father ye would do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because he killed his brother. You killed a murderer is one that hate his brother. Cain killed his brother. He was a murderer from the beginning, because he didn't love his brother. And any of you that don't love your brother, you a murderer. You fit right here. You the children of the devil. You are of your father, the devil. Mashiach Shai telling you, then and now and forever, until he just destroyed you completely. You are your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. You see? He didn't abide in the truth, because there's no truth in him. When he speaks of a lie, he speaks of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it. You see? So, this is what we're looking at. Are people following these devils and the devil's ways? And they love to follow wickedness. That's how you know. Or they try and come up with a way to counteract what it is that is contrary to the Most High. And what he's telling us to do. Go back to 1 Peter, the 4th chapter. Let's read verse 1 and 2. It says, for as much then as Mashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind that he had. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. You see? So, yes, some of us going to suffer. We're going to be dipped in the fiery furnace of affliction. Most I say who he loves, he chastens. You see? So nowhere in the world you're going to think that you're not going to get out of the chastisement of the Most High or the punishment for all you that do evil, all you that's celebrating Halloween. And they got this plague going on. Y'all having y'all Halloween parties, just coming together and doing all this stuff. Be aware. Don't go. Change. You don't have to. You better hear the word of the Most High as he's speaking to you. This is serious. Jump down to verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Don't look at this fiery trial when you say the righteous are more excellent than his neighbor and the wicked seduce you. You allow yourself to be seduced by the wicked. So a lot of you listen to people that ain't even in the truth, following what they said. You think you going to the kingdom? Most I say, he's going to get you. He's going to beat you with more stripes than those that don't know who you're listening to. But you're going to look down upon them. You think, oh, I know something that they don't know. But you're going to follow the wicked. You're going to be beat with more stripes than them, it says, as it is written. Listen. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial. He's going to dip you in the fiery furnace of affliction, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, he said, be happy, insomuch as ye are partakers of a Mashiach Yahweh Shai's Mashiachim sufferings. You see? That when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. When his glory shall be revealed, he come here with his 200 million angels to set up righteousness on this earth. You may be glad also with exceeding joy. You hear that? Gonna be happy forever and never ever shed a tear. Never ever ever be sad. Forever and ever and ever. Exceeding joy, it says. If you be reproached, disgraced for Bahashama Mashak, for the name of Mashak, Bahashama Mashak, happy are ye. Hear that? Happy are ye. For the spirit of glory and of the Most High rests upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of. Yeah. When you're telling them, don't celebrate this holiday of Halloween. On their part, he's evil spoken of. But on your part, he is glorified because you're doing what you're supposed to do. And you telling the people what you're supposed to tell them to learn it, live it, and apply it in their life. They don't have to. Because look, let's go to judgment. Go to 2nd Ezra 9. 2nd Ezra 9 and 9. No, let's go up a little bit. 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 7. 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And every one that shall be saved, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works, the things that you have done as righteous in the eyes of the Most High, and by faith, believing in the Most High, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils. You hear that? There's a lot of dangers. Perils mean dangers. Gonna be preserved from the said dangers. Like these plagues that's on the earth. You think they're gonna get lesser? They're gonna get more and more and more. Shall be preserved from the said perils, dangers, and shall see my salvation in my land. Gonna see power and authority in the land of Israel and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. You know, he sanctified some of us from the beginning, that we would come on this earth and our mission would be to do the things that the Most High would have us do to bring Israel back to him. Then shall they be in pitiful case for all you that don't want to come back to him. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, abuse his laws. That's his ways, to keep his laws. You're going to be in pitiful case. He's telling you, prophesying what's going to happen to you. You want to follow Halloween.